Kichkanya 1990 True Paranormal Stories Collection. I do not own any of the stories, but just wanted to share these as I've read and heard so many fiction horror stories and legends here, but rarely a real one like real life experience or incident, so here, I'll be sharing some of the stories that are told by my friends, that it happened to them, and also I'll share my own paranormal experience, if I get enough people to like these stories. Trust me if you want to or don't, but I'll only prescribe true and honest stories as far as I can discover, so here goes the story. On a scary side note, ghosts are real. Even science has now acknowledged there's more to life even after one is deceased, that is spirits, orbs, energy, etc. So now on to our story. Here you learn of a very terrifying incident that has been reported when the Bodor Road in Kathmandu was an under construction patched road. The road had a graveyard on its way. The patch of the road was about 2.5 to 3 kilometers in length. A lot of people describe this road as haunted. Before the mega construction of this road back in the year 1990s, people used to avoid this patch of the road because of the famous folk stories of Kichkanya, Bokshi, etc. told from people to people. This road used to be deserted at night. Nobody dared to travel from there alone. Onmal, a local resident of the Boda, he tells one incident which he endured. It's not just the common incident but rather extraordinary, the phenomena which are stuck in our mind, for when we hear the word demons, ghosts, spirits and witch. Now what Onmal tells is a remarkable tale that makes the reader terrified and gives them hair-raising goosebumps. Onmal is an employee at a local school. One night he worked till late due to a function that was to be held at the school on the following day. He was alone and it was getting very late, so he tried his best to finish his tasks and get off from work as fast as he could. He got up to his motorbike, but it was low on fuel, and so on the way, he made a stop on a nearby station. So while at it he thought of buying dinner for his family as the shops were open till late night. It was about 12:10 p.m., and so as soon as he received the order, he rushed towards Bodor Road as it was already late. He didn't want to take longer, so he took this forbidden pitch-black route. As he drove along that road, all that could be seen was only his motorbike taillights and the lights from the headlight on this road ahead. The road was quite unbearable for the tires. The motorbike was not able to gain much speed and pass over the undeveloped road. Shortly after a while, his motorbike tripped near the graveyard. Bike's left tire got punctured, so he strode to the left and parked it. He then took out his repair kit from the back carriage box, and to his surprise, the graveyard's main entrance was to his right side, and he could easily see the graves from there. However, he was a man that wouldn't be easily scared in this type of situations, and so he remained calm, and with much confidence started repairing the tire. And now it was about 12:50 a.m. He started thinking about what his children would be doing, whether they were sleeping or awake, or if they had any food. Suddenly he saw something in a red flash pass by. It got chills down his spine and hairs stood, but he tried to remain calm. He then remembered the story that he heard from people about this road. He had goosebumps all over his body. However, he recollected his thoughts and managed to repair his bike and started driving once again. But to his much doomed fate, after riding about 500 meters distance, he saw a very beautiful girl dressed up in a red outfit, with a fresh flower necklace and jewelry, waving one hand crying for help, as if she was in deep misery. Onmal stopped after seeing her as he thought she might be in difficulty and needed a lift. When he stopped, the girl was mumbling something that could not be understood, not a word. Onmal then tried moving closer and looking at her face, but when he did, his body froze and a cold chill ran down his spine. He saw the beautiful face eventually turned into the hideous face. The body swiveled into a weak old body. It looked and smelled very bad. He stood there unable to move for a while, but he somehow managed to collect his thoughts and at last twisted the accelerator and rode away. However, after riding for a distance he tried looking back only to find himself in a further grim scenario. He looked in the side mirror, and he could see the scary girl running towards him almost as fast as his motorbike and screaming in some mysterious language. He panicked and twisted accelerator, fully making him speed up and hit the side of the road. He fainted, his body lay there out in the cold, his body as badly damaged as his bike. Then next morning the locals found him. They were terrified when they found him. They couldn't believe how he could be that badly damaged, and without a second thought, they rushed him to the hospital. The end. In East, paranormal is wholly accepted, and in West not much. Nonetheless, the thing that's very scary about paranormal is that no one knows when, where, and how it's going to affect anyone. It's not very well understood. And so no defense either. Therefore fear of unknown ranks as the scariest thing. What do you find scarier? Please comment. If you wish your own true paranormal scary experience, or any folktales legends to be reanimated and illustrated here, then please kindly share them to zen123@gmail.com. Also mention how you want your name to be credited in the video. Lastly, if you want to, then please click like, share and subscribe. It's free, doesn't cost money, but can make a difference to the channel, helping me provide better quality for my next videos. Thank you.